Hi, I'm Gaz, and I'm on a mission to train martial arts in every country in the world. So far, I've trained at 103 gyms across 12 countries, meeting incredible people and immersing myself in new cultures along the way. In this episode, I'm exploring the popular town of Pai on the second leg of my Mae Hong Son Muay Thai adventure. Watch along as I check out Pai's growing Muay Thai scene, training at two of its most popular gyms, experience a live fight night, and also dive into the town's top activities. Don't forget to hit subscribe to come along on the journey. After spending the evening in Mae Hong Son, exploring stunning temples and eating local street food, Korean chicken with mayonnaise,
Very tired of you.
I hopped back onto my bike to head towards Pai. The plan was to slowly make my way there, stopping at some epic attractions along the journey, starting off strong at the First National Park. The cheeky 100 baht entrance fee per person, which is a small price in my opinion to see such a spectacular species of fish in a cave. I don't know why I'm so excited about this.
You do like fish?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just fish cave sounds cool, doesn't it? Thank you. Come on. So I think the fish from the cave can like swim all around here and under the rocks and stuff and get through. I guess this is where you come to do the...
Oh, right.
Yeah, this is what I mean. So this is where you come to feed them.
Oh, it's tiny.
There's some absolute units.
Hang on.
Look at all that, they're all gathered around here for their food. Although I thought it was cool, it was a lot smaller than expected and the novelty quickly wore off. So after a coffee break with some spectacular views, it was time to head to the main stop of the day, the Pham Lod Cave. So altogether that cost us 650 baht, so it's 100 baht entrance fee per person, 500 to go into all three caves. So if you just want to go into like one or two, it's cheaper, and then obviously 50 baht for some more fish food. I feel like the fish whisperer today or something like that. But yeah, excited. We've got a local guide. You can't go in the cave without your guides. For the next hour and a half, I'd ventured deep into the cave, climbing through the first two caverns before getting a boat to Cave 3, which was definitely the highlight of the day. If you're doing the Mae Hong Son loop or visiting Pai, this should honestly be at the top of your list, as it is way better than I expected. Hello everybody and welcome to Pai. So I literally arrived 15 minutes ago after driving 200 kilometers all the way from Mae Hong Son, and I'm about to check out the first Muay Thai gym, which is the gym I actually visited back in 2018 when I came here for the first time and actually met my girlfriend. So we're going to go to Chan Chai, which is probably the most popular gym as well. Really good reputation. I've been here 3 or 4 times before, but yeah, this is the first time that I'm going to take you guys along with me. The place is absolutely heaving with people. I can already hear the sound of like Thai pads being kicked, and like you know it, the sound of a Muay Thai gym, like from the distance as you arrive. But yeah, I was hoping that I was going to make the group class, but obviously it just takes so much longer to drive 200 kilometers than you think. So I've got a private session booked, but excited. After skipping and stretching on my own whilst the group class finished, my coach wrapped my hands and we jumped straight into pad work. No messing around, my kind of session. The pad work was slow paced and technical, and there was no timer, so we stopped every 10 minutes or so. Throughout the long rounds, my coach was constantly stopping to correct my technique and talk me through combinations. This was my second week of training every day in Thailand, and in all honesty I felt really good. It does usually take me a couple of weeks for my body to get used to the heat and demanding training sessions, but then I can focus on just learning and improving instead of gassing out every round. Really cool gym. It's got a good vibe, and there's lots of travellers training here, like people working on the bags, sparring, there's a class going on. Really cool gym, and we're essentially just doing like slow long rounds of pad work, working on like combinations and techniques. So yeah, Loving Pi so far.
We actually spent a good chunk of the session working on this knee block to stop an opponent and then land a combination, which was something new to me and really interesting. It felt like the class flew by, so before I knew it, I was doing knees and teeps on the bag and finished off the session with some ab work.
Well, that ends an epic day that I've had driving around, and obviously a sick training session to finish it off. And yeah, really like the vibe of this gym, so I'm going to spend a few more days here. But time to grab some food and check out the town. We are about to go and watch some Muay Thai guys. Back when I was here in 2018, there were literally no fight events on, or I don't remember there being any, and I was here for about a month that year. And I'm here tonight and there's two separate events on. So Chan Chai've got one event on at their gym, and there's a Pi fight night on as well. So I'm torn between which one to go to, because I've trained at both the gyms that are putting on the events, and I know some people at one, I know some people at the other. So I'm gonna have a beer and then we're just gonna probably just decide what's closest or check out the vibe and go from there. But yeah, exciting times. We've got two Muay Thai events we could be going to. Okay, so we've made the decision, or Abby made the decision for me. We're going to Pi Fight Night, which is the closest one to town because she wouldn't walk 20 minutes to Chan Chai. And also my friend Gabriel, his fighter, is fighting in the main event, and it'd be good to see if I can catch up with him as well. So we've made the decision, it's Pi Fight Night, that's where we're going. 500 baht per person, which is fairly reasonable. Cheaper than Chiang Mai if you go into any of the stadiums there. But obviously, let's go and see what the fights are like. But it's going to be a good night. They've got a little food market here as well, which looks pretty cool. So you get some food, some beers, and go and watch some fights. So what's not to love about that? The atmosphere is absolutely electric.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing, and the location's pretty cool as well. Like, it's set almost in like a teepee, kind of very Pi, isn't it, the setup?
As usual, the card started with some really young Thai fighters. The crowd at this event was mainly backpackers and tourists, so I did notice a few shocked faces watching this for the first time. But ultimately, it's part of Muay Thai culture whether you like it or not.
It's just started pissing it down, and we're like under a tent, so essentially everyone in here is having a shower. We've still got like the young Thai lad fights on, but there's a lot of Westerner versus Westerner fights on later, obviously, to bring the crowds in and sell the tickets. But yeah, impressed so far at the vibe.
The main card definitely took things up a notch. All of the bouts featured foreign fighters from the main gyms in Pi versus Thais. There were a few close decisions, a couple of knockouts, and a back and forth war that kept everyone on their seats and ended in a draw.
So really good night at Pi Fight Night. Some really close fights. Got a bit more lively as the night went on. The beers were flowing, but not too many, as we've got another Muay Thai gym to check out tomorrow. But yeah, shocked at the Muay Thai scene here, how it's developed in the last 5 or 6 years or so, because like I said before, when I was here in 2018, there wasn't much going on, and like people would have to go to Chiang Mai to get fights and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. So welcome back to another cool and cloudy morning in Pi. So I'm going to go check out a Muay Thai gym that I've actually never visited before, despite being here 6 or 7 times, called Sitjaman Muay Thai Gym. So I've just made it to the gym and it is set in a pretty stunning rural location about 15 minutes outside of Pai. Even the drive here is pretty epic, so you're driving through like all of the fields and the terraces and stuff, so yeah, pretty cool vibe.
I started with a couple of rounds of skipping and some shadow boxing before I laced up my gloves and remembered to whip the camera out. The pad work was a combination of technique and power, with my trainer perfectly balancing when to stop to coach me through combinations and when to shout at me asking for more. It's hard to explain, but holding pads well is an art. Some pad holders you instantly click with, whilst others just don't gel. But today every strike felt like it landed perfectly thanks to my coach. There's definitely something special about training in rural Thailand, surrounded by nature and breathing in fresh air. To be honest, it's where I feel completely in my element.
Okay. Ma. Elbow. Yes. Okay. Kick left. Okay, good. Yeah, you kick. Okay, good.
Okay.
Up. Okay,
Good. So I love sessions like this. As soon as I walked through the door, they literally said, what do you want to work on? And I said, left kick and knees. And obviously you start with that, but then move on to other stuff. But yeah, really good vibe. Out in the nature, out in the jungle, Thai boxing, can't have many better starts to the day.
You up. Okay, good. Okay, out. Twist it down. Okay. Boom. Okay. No. Okay, out. Body. Okay. Okay, good.
Although the initial plan was to focus on my switch kick, we ended up progressing into other areas he noticed I needed to improve, including my right cross, push kick, left hook and knee. So pretty much everything.
Okay, you fight. Okay. Me go hook me. I'll go in. Same snake. Okay. Ah. Okay, leg straight. Ah, okay, good. Yeah. Hand swing.
Overall, he was a great coach, and I genuinely left the gym better than when I walked in. It cost 1,000 baht for an hour, which is a little bit on the pricey side, but definitely worth it in my opinion.
Okay, swing the hand. Yeah, like this, okay.
So that was another epic session in Pai in the Bag. I'm really loving the Muay Thai scene here, and like I said, like compared to last time I was here, or compared to 2018 when I first came here, like there were no fight nights, etc. It's just got like a really cool, chilled out country vibe, and yeah, the training is awesome. So loving it so far. But I forgot a spare change of clothes, so I'm gonna have to drive my bike back, absolutely sopping wet, which is not a good look. But yeah, really rate this gym 100%.
There's so much to do in Pai when you're not training, so I spent my last afternoon exploring some of its top sites. I started off at one of Pai's famous hot springs for some much needed rest and recovery.
It's like a hot bath.
Before heading to the stunning bamboo bridge. I'm glad I managed to fit in one last local meal before it's time to hop on the bike for the 3-hour journey back to Chiang Mai. So if you're looking to train in a chilled, laid-back town with a growing Muay Thai scene, then you 100% need to check out Pai. Although the ride didn't go to plan due to a flat tyre and some torrential rain,
This is shit, this is, isn't it?
this episode is also the end of my Mae Hong Son Muay Thai adventure. This is honestly a must-do trip in the north of Thailand, and I had a great time immersing myself in the local Muay Thai scene. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and come back for my next episode where I'm jetting off to a new country.